That's it. Just like that's really racist for a really
No,
like Mexican heavy city.
no, now I sound like the racist because I
Yeah.
went off of what Texas would think the stereotypes are.
Oh no, like growing up, they had to farm. Like Mexicans could not have normal jobs. Like if he had to go eat like at the local cafe, which is run by Mexicans, they had to eat. They had to go get their food from behind the store, from behind the place. Like they couldn't go up through the front and eat. They had to go to the back, get their food, and go, or eat in the alleyway. Like they couldn't eat inside there, which is weird because it's a Mexican-owned restaurant in a Mexican city by Mexico. So you're just it's really like you know weird to think of that.
Yeah, it's definitely a big problem here in the states. I mean, we've seen it during like this. We've seen it this year, especially in the when it comes to like the presidential elections and stuff. All these Americans, white people, yelling at all the black people. Like you see it on videos in different states. You see them like protesting and stuff, and then the white people are just sitting normally, casually eating their food, um, yelling at them and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's racism is something big in this country that it's never gonna end. But it, but it should change.
Mhm.
Like we, the society, the people should change our mindset. Um, you know, the whites against the blacks. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be Republicans versus Democrats.
No, it should.
That's why this country is divided.
Everyone needs to, band together and, fight for more than just, who's less racist.
Agree.
It should be like trying to better the country and, fight corruption in the government. Like, both sides are corrupt, really heavily corrupted, yet they're fighting like one side isn't. Like, Trump's whole thing was about draining the swamp. Well, Republicans and Democrats are both corrupt. It's not the Republicans aren't corrupt, the Democrats are. And we view the same way. They're both equally corrupt. And until American people can see that, there's going to be no progress here. There's going to be no, change, anything. And it's, I don't know how long it's going to be like that. Probably for like another 50, 60, 70 years before everyone just kind of goes, let's fight the power and fix the problem. Because it's not going to be it's not going to be the president that fixes the problem.
No.
It's not going to be Congress.
No, it's
not
the
gonna be
people.
the Senate. The people. Like, when the government fears the people, there is liberty. When the people fear the government, there's tyranny. Thomas Jefferson. Like, that's a big thing. That's why the American Revolution happened, because of everything going on in, colonial times. Like, we're getting taxed for stuff that some people don't even buy. We're getting taxed for things, like tea. Like tea, the Boston,
Mm-hmm.
where they threw all the tea in the bay and all that.
Yeah.
Like, that was a really big middle finger to the government. And we need something like that where we fight against them. But we're not. We're not going to.
So growing up, I thought like Boston Tea Party. They were
Yeah.
throwing like tea bags into the river. No. Back in colonial days, tea came in bricks that you shave part of it off of. And like the amount of tea they threw away is like several million in dollars today.
Yeah. And it's, some people stole it and took it back home and all that, but it's the thing. Like, we need to do something on that level to fight against the problems that we're having here. But people are afraid.
Exactly. And
Be-
they're
like-
afraid to speak up. And
Yeah.
people, speaking of being afraid to speak up, recently we've seen a lot of like back and forth altercations with, for example, if, oh, you voted for, when it comes to the presidential elections, oh, you voted for Trump, or you voted for Biden, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Oh, I don't want to hang out with you. Let's just go all around and start with you. Like, what do you think of that? Like, why do people view it as, you vote for this person, I don't want to see you, I don't want to hang out with you?
You know what it is. It's just ignorance on both sides. It's the idea that if you voted for this person, you're racist. Even though
Automatic.
People vote for Trump because they don't like the other candidate. People vote for Biden because they don't like Trump. Like, there's no I like this guy, I like this person, I'm gonna vote for him.
Oh, you voted for Trump.
Yeah,
You're a racist.
like
You're a pedophile. You support this and all that.
like when me and Zach were coming back from eating lunch one day, like 1792, there was a big Trump rally out
192.
there. What?
192. The street. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, right on Summer and all that.
Uh-huh.
We're there, and there's a big Trump rally, like, just on the side of the road there. And so we go by and we flip him off because, you know, we don't like Trump. So we flip him off.
But why?
It's because they're out
Why
there
do you- why do-
yelling, they're yelling at people, calling them baby killers.
Why do you feel the need to flip them off?
Because they're out calling people baby killers and, you know,
Why can't you
They
just let it go, just drive by and
it
pretend it's not
like,
happening?
It wasn't like a normal just like we support Trump.
Yeah.
Like
They were-
everyone there had all lives matter signs.
like they were very against the Black Lives Matter movement. They
Yeah,
were-
I mean-
like I think I even heard a couple of them say like the N word
Died.
to the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Like
They,
you
they,
don't, you
they
don't
yelled
go,
at me for having white guilt.
Yeah, like they yelled at him for having white guilt.
yeah. I mean, obviously, it looks
Yeah.
bad for someone that like for all of us
Yeah.
who support the Black Lives movement, but just I mean, just let it go. Like, I've seen Trump what's it called parades and all that, and like all lives matter signs and all that.
But like
You
the
see
thing-
it-
like
you
the-
see it
like the thing-
everywhere.
Okay, like the big thing is majority of the people that go and protest for Trump go out there and they do the rallies for Trump and all that.
Mhm.
They want the attention. They don't want it just because
Correct.
they genuinely like Trump. They just want the attention of being like, hey, I'm gonna go upset some people. I'm gonna go make these people, you know, cry. I'm gonna do all that kind of stuff. It's not the genuine. I'm gonna go out there because have you before the 2016 and 2020 elections? Did you see people go out there? And do
No.
that? No, because
No.
they
You
wanted to be
didn't see
seen.
that anywhere in the
They
states.
wanted to be seen. They wanted to be like, hey, look, I'm voting for Trump, so I'm better than you, kind of thing. Or they go out there, I'm voting for Biden, I'm better than you. Like, no, nobody's better than anybody.
So the back to like when we saw the Trump rally. So like me and Joe both vape. Someone there saw like me hit my vape, and I'm 90% sure I heard him yell, "I hope you get cancer."
Oh my god.
like they're
I mean, obviously, yeah, I would say something back there.
yeah, like we were just flipping them off. It's like you don't yell at people for being baby killers because they, you know, it's abortion. It's like some people don't like it, some people don't care, and some people like it. So it's like you shouldn't have the say in what somebody does. Like if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Exactly. If you don't agree to that, just keep quiet and don't harass the
Yeah,
person.
It's none of your concern what people do in their private
Why
life.
can't we just
Yeah.
all like respect each other's beliefs,
Because
religion, views?
So
Why?
people-
that would be easy.
Why? Is it that hard?
People like the controversy. Remember Eric Bischoff? Controversy sells. Controversy sells.
You voted for Biden.
No,
Or you voted for Biden.
No.
You
yes,
his vote mattered, and Biden.
he
won.
voted for Biden.
His vote was like one of the ones that mattered for Biden.
I publicly say it. I voted for Trump, but I respect him.
publicly said I voted for Kanye. My statement
But-
doesn't matter.
But no,
I
but he
I
voted.
publicly say that I did not get my ballot, but I would have probably.
It was
ended
thrown
up
in the
voting
trash,
for Joe.
probably.
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 so my
But-
my whole thing with the Trump like, oh, you're racist if you support him thing is because the most vocal supporters of Trump are
Are
also
racist.
openly racist.
what I say about the cops? The empty can rattles.
But there's like a lot of Trump supporters that I know. Like I have a friend named Ryan. She's a Trump. Like she voted Trump, and she's for Black Lives Matter. I know she's not racist.
Yeah.
So I can't be like, oh, you voted for Trump, we can't be friends anymore. Because I feel like that's stupid.
Yeah, same thing as me. I voted for Trump, but I support the Black Lives Matter.
Like, we
It's
know
just
that
the same
you
thing
don't-
as
we know that you don't like abortion.
no.
Like
I'm
Like, but
against that.
But does it matter if somebody goes out and gets an abortion?
No, but it's wrong.
But does it?
But am I gonna
does
say
it
s-
affect you? Does it affect you?
no,
It doesn't affect you.
no.
So why?
But it's
why go out there and protest it if it doesn't affect you?
I'm not no like
No, I'm saying, but like if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
protest,
I know what you
why
mean.
would
I know
go
what
out
you mean.
protest if it didn't affect you?
I don't see the point.
Exactly. Like with,
I don't see the point of
going back to
protesting
the
that.
protests. Like a black man was killed for no reason. That's a reason to go out there and protest.
True,
It's
but peaceful protest.
peaceful, yeah. Like the looting, terrible. Like, but how would you feel if Trump supporters went out and started looting and burning places and all that.
Horrible.
You'd feel
Like it's
terrible.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. They shouldn't be happening.
But I don't understand why they get wrestled so hard about people protesting over a man getting murdered on camera
But they can go freely protest.
Yeah, with
without having
guns.
To wear a mask.
with
Guns.
with-
yeah, add that. With guns.
with hunting rifles and all that. Like the big misconception though, it's like these people think like the rifles they bring out there like automatic rifles and they're not. Like those weapons are, you can own. Like
Yeah.
I want to get a couple rifles like that.
It's just the whole thing. Why do you need it specifically there for that reason?
Yeah, like you don't need it to
Why do you
go
gotta bring it
protest
out?
wearing a
Why?
mask. Show off.
Why?
Show
Just
off.
just peaceful protest, walk, support the movement or whatever you're supporting.
What I want to see is like a peaceful protest in the Corona times where everyone's like 6 feet maintaining their.
It's not gonna happen.
That you know how good that would look.
It's not gonna happen.